Welcome back to 10 About Town and our hometown spotlight here in beautiful Walland. And as we know, music, especially picking and grinning, is really an essential part of Walland's identity.
In fact, every Friday night, musicians of all abilities gather together to produce some of those toe-tapping tunes, and I got a chance to check it out. This building is where Walland's heart beats.
This is the hub of our community. There's something going on here that ain't going anywhere else.
Ben Cooper is the president of Rocky Branch Mountain Music.
This is an old Blount County school. It opened in 1952, 1 through 8. I went to school here, my wife went to school, all my family went to school here.
After it closed in 1996, he helped to turn it into the perfect place to pick and grin.
We used to have picking in the hallway. We had to stop at the fire marshal. Made us quit picking in the hallway.
Now old classrooms are open every Friday night for a ton of toe-tapping tunes.
Heart and soul of Blount County. Music is therapy.
The musicians are a mix of all abilities.
There's so much talent here. People don't realize how much talent there is. And then we got some down here that, they can't even pick their nose, let alone a guitar.
People travel from all over to get a piece of those performances.
They're not strangers long, though.
The history and heritage hangs through the hallways.
It speaks to the soul.
It's a great time because everybody feels like part of the family.
Well, you can't beat the price here. It's just a good place to come.
The event is all donation-based, and the dollars really need to go to repair the roof.
And it's going to cost between $150,000 to over $200,000 to do it. We depend on God for everything. But we also depend on the government, and we also depend on the neighbors and friends.
As long as the building stands, this community will keep the beat in the palm of their hands. If you can't tell, it is a lot of fun. It happens every Friday night. I didn't want to leave, but I had to go back to work, of course, afterwards. And they get started around that 6, 7 o'clock mark. It is donation-based. They have a box as soon as you walk into the door. They also have food that you can eat while you're there. And it's just a great time, great way to spend a Friday night, Brittany.
I was really amazed to see the age range as well. I saw a young girl playing and then all the way up to some older folks as well. So clearly the talent runs deep, but you were mentioning the donations. It sounds like they're really in need of some.
They are. It's an old building. It's an old school building in Blount County, built in 1952, and so they need to make some repairs, primarily the roof. That is like the big undertaking that they're looking for donations to fix right now. They said they would love donations of any kind, anything you can give, but they also need a grant. And Ben, that I spoke to there in the story, he mentioned, if anyone's good at writing grants, give me a call. You can check out their Facebook page, and they also have a website where you can contact them as well if you feel led to give or even go out and hear some of that picking and grinning too. But man, it is seriously, we're gonna have to schedule a time for us to come out here again on a Friday.
Yeah, we could have a big 10 About Town party with them. Sounds so fun.